Hey, Redeemer parents, it's Pastor Dan. I wanted to record a few thoughts of encouragement here on May 9th. We've been at quarantine for a while, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about uh, something I heard said when I was growing up a number of times. I haven't ever heard it really at Redeemer, but I know it's out there in the broader culture, which is being a parent is your highest calling. And I can understand the sentiment of what's being said there. Being a parent is certainly can be one of the great joys. It is a great responsibility, but it's also not our highest calling. Our highest calling is to be a Christian. It's to have at the most center part of our identities Christ and not being a parent. And that's really important. It's important for us because if being a parent is at the center of our identity, if it's our highest calling, then whenever we're feeling like we're failing as a parent, our identity starts to collapse in on itself. If being a parent is at the center of our identity and our kids don't do what we expect them to do, if they're not performing athletically or academically, or if they're lazy or if they're strong willed, it can really become easy for your identity to collapse in. The guilt and the stress to mount, and then you start to lash out at your kids, or you go into a deep depression because you're failing at what you're most fundamentally supposed to be. Our kids also can't handle that as well. It is not right for us to place the center part of our identity on the shoulders of our kids. That's going to lead them to be stressed and fearful and sad. We need to find more central to our identity Jesus Christ and following Him. We can't expect to lead our kids to Christ if we haven't walked the way. And so we need to be walking the way that we can point our kids to Him as well. So if you're feeling guilty, if you're feeling stressed about being a parent, I don't know what's going on. I'd love to talk to you and encourage you more directly. But maybe ask yourself, what are you placing more at the center of your life? Is it being a Christian or being a parent? And you may find I'm finding too much of my identity in being a parent. I'm not spending time in the Word like I should. I'm not seeking to follow Christ. I'm just trying to manage my household. I'm just trying to make sure that my kids make all of the Zoom meetings that they're supposed to be making. And I really haven't been concerned with my own relationship with the Lord. You might find that that's why you're experiencing a little bit of burnout right now, that you're finding your identity in your relationship to your kids and not in your relationship to Christ in a most fundamental way. So I just wanted to let you know I love you. I'm praying for y'all. And if you ever want to talk, I'm here to talk. But I'm glad to be a pastor at Redeemer, and I hope we get to talk again face to face very soon. All right. Have a great week.